Basically, they're all family men. Disgusting. I hate them. It's terrible.
CJOH News with Lee Chappell.
Good evening. It is a dangerous habit, putting men and their families at risk. Ottawa police say there's an increase in the number of married men on their way to work seeking sex from prostitutes. And drug-addicted teenage girls are there to oblige. CJOH's Charlie Greenwell reports.
I look out of the window and I see people driving by soliciting the hookers 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock. You know, it just goes on and on.
Police are encouraging homeowners in residential areas of Ottawa to make a note of car numbers of men they see soliciting sex on the street. Sergeant Bob Ralph says married men looking for sex on their way to work is
a big problem right now in our community. It's growing and it's citywide.
It also appears when older prostitutes are charged by police and forced to move on from an area as part of their release from custody, much younger women move in to take their place. Because she is only 16, we can't by law identify this sex worker who's been walking the streets since dawn.
Business in the morning is awesome. Basically, they're all family men. Disgusting. I hate them. It's terrible.
She tells us,
well, I got involved in this business about 3 years ago with a girlfriend of mine. She got me in that business, so then I started off on drugs, and now I can't stop.
Her grandfather says it's not for the lack of trying. We met up with him as he made an attempt to get his granddaughter to seek help.
Chicken's Aid wants to help her, and they want to send her to a rehab in the United States. And she won't take it right now. When she's ready, she'll go. And that's if she doesn't ruin her life before that.
Staff Sergeant Bob Ralph says it's not only her life that can be ruined. He says it's incumbent on wives who become suspicious about their husband's behavior to confront the issue.
These prostitutes are basically crack cocaine addicts. So what are they bringing home to their wives? They're bringing home sexually transmitted disease.
If that's not bad enough, this new provincial bill will soon become law, an amendment to the Highway Traffic Act, whereby
people that are soliciting prostitutes will have their licenses suspended for up to 2 years.
So they won't be able to keep their activities secret anymore?
That's correct, they won't.
Charlie Greenwell, CJOH News.
55-year-old Marcel Millet is being sought by Quebec police after the body of his wife was found in the couple's pickup truck. Police believe 52-year-old André Gannett was stabbed to death during a domestic dispute on Wednesday morning. Her body was discovered today in Mont-Saint-Michel, about 250 kilometers northeast of Gatineau. The takeover of Ottawa's Corel Corporation is nearly complete tonight. Corel has issued a statement saying it's highly likely it will be bought by Vector Capital. The Californian investment firm already owns 20% of Corel stock. Corel says Vector will offer less than $1.10 US a share to take over and make the company a private company. The stock price dropped on the news since investors had been hoping for the full $1.10. Company founder Michael Copeland, who resigned as CEO 3 years ago, says he's confident Vector will continue to use the Corel name for brand recognition. He also expects Vector will keep the R&D development team in Ottawa. Corel has 800 employees with 560 in Ottawa.
We still have a few showers about eastern Ontario and western Quebec, but that activity should die down, and look for the skies to clear out near dawn. Tomorrow promises to be a warmer day than today. I'll have the forecast coming up in a few minutes. Lee.
Residents of a small town northwest of Gatineau have a lot at stake in this Stanley Cup final. 3 residents of Shawville now work for the Mighty Ducks. Tonight, about 300 people gathered at the local arena to cheer them on. CJOH's Natalie Vanden Bosch reports.
Shawville, Quebec is usually a pretty quiet place. With 3 local residents working for the Mighty Ducks, Shawville has the largest population of Duck fans outside Anaheim. And they aren't just fans, they're family.
So who's going to win the Stanley Cup?
Mighty Ducks.
Why?
Because my dad works for them. My dad works for them. He's a scout.
There's the Ducks general manager, Brian Murray. He's from Shawville, so is Tim Murray, the team's director of personnel. Also from Shawville is scout Todd Hardy. So what is it about Shawville that has so many residents working in the National Hockey League?
We're just hockey people. I don't know if it's the water or not, I'm not sure.
Well, Clarence and Rhoda Murray had something to do with it. Brian is their son. By the way, so is Terry Murray, who used to play for Philadelphia. And Todd and Tim are grandsons.
They seem to have a lot of good hockey players up here, yeah.
I rink outside every night. We have to put on the lights outside, and that's where they started their hockey.
If Anaheim does win the Cup, Stanley himself will be coming to Shawville for a visit and is likely to inspire many more generations of fans and players here.
It's nice to see them come this far, and we hope they go all the way. Bring the Stanley Cup to Shawville would be absolutely amazing.
The three guys, Timmy and Todd, and they each get a day with it, so they're going to make one great big party with it.
Natalie Vandenbosch, CJOH News, Shawville.
Unmarked police cars will be cruising city streets tomorrow in a crackdown that coincides with the release of the sequel to the movie The Fast and the Furious.
We're trying to get street racers off the street into a more safe environment for both the participants and the community at large, trying to be a good corporate citizen and having the kids take it to the track.
Today at the Autodrome Speedway in West Ottawa, an education fair about the dangers and consequences of street racing. Offenders can face $1,000 fines, demerit points, and loss of license. Insurance costs skyrocket, and there can be legal towing and repair costs. Police hope the racers will take it to the track for about $20, a less dangerous alternative for everyone. There will be no school bus service tomorrow for about 4,500 students in the Cornwall area. Laidlaw reached a tentative deal late today with its 62 drivers, but the company cannot guarantee service in the event the offer is rejected in tomorrow's vote. So Cornwall area parents at 4 school boards are being asked to find alternate transportation. Later, it was graduation day for some students today. First, other students are raising their voices against closing their school. Maryville High School students held this rally outside their school in Ottawa. They're trying to raise support to save their school from being closed this fall. School boards have to close some urban schools in order to get funding from the Ontario government for much-needed schools in the Greenbelt.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by Tritel Internet. Design, develop, host, connect, support. Tritel, your one-stop shop for all things Internet.
Trust me, Old Man Morgan's parties are epic.
Yeah, if we ever find it.
Duck. What?
Make a duck!
Nice pants, Rick.
The one and only Docker Stain Defender.
Ottawa Camping Trailers has 39 years of experience and 4 acres of RVs that will take you wherever the road leads. Backed by factory-trained technicians and the region's largest RV parts and accessories superstore, Ottawa Camping Trailers is a natural choice. Whatever your style, you'll get exceptional value and service. Let Ottawa Camping Trailers show you the way, where the air is fresh and the nights are graced with the song of crickets. Life's a trip. Go RVing.
So just take a second, Cody, okay? Right there. That's a good one. Ooh, Cody, do you like that? Oh, they do. 30% off on shoes, and put your sneakers on sale, too. Has to be a heel. Just one more thing, and then we'll be done. Just a minute, Cody. I think somebody needs a Happy Meal.
Hey, Mom and Dad, your kids' Happy Meal is making a splash now that Disney Pixar's Finding Nemo toys are at McDonald's.
The Home Depot is more than a store. It's the end of procrastination and the beginning of something beautiful. It's licensed professional installation through at-home services. From concept to cleanup and beyond, all of the work is backed by a solid Home Depot guarantee. So at-home services is installation you can trust. Everything from beautiful kitchens to gorgeous countertops to floors, windows, and doors. At-home services from the Home Depot. You can do it. We can help.
Richie Feed and Seed presents A Minute with the Plant Doctor.
You know, we love our lawn, and so do those darn lawn grubs. And you know,
we can try and kill them with toxins and poisons and insecticides, hurt our environment, beneficial insects, but they're going to come back because they're very resistant and they're hard to get. They're hiding in the ground. So we've got to try and grow a better lawn, or even think about growing different things in place of our lawn. If we're going to grow our lawn, what we want to do is we make sure that we feed it 2 or 3 times a year, that we aerate our lawn, that we water it when it gets into those drought conditions of the summertime. Cutting the lawn too short when it's hot and dry is really harmful to the root system, so we don't want to do that. Let it grow long, reseed areas that need to be reseeded. You know what? We can win this battle, but we have to try first.
Sponsored by Ritchie Feed and Seed on Windmill Lane, Carp Road, and Ritchie's Garden Boutique in the Rideau Center.
CJOH News is brought to you in part by Tubman Funeral Homes. We still have some scattered showers in and around eastern Ontario and west Quebec. That will continue for the next few hours, but by about dawn, we expect the skies to begin to clear. And Friday should be a sunny and warmer day with still a 30% chance of a scattered shower or maybe a thunderstorm. Let's have a look at the latest in the satellite, and you'll be able to see still counterclockwise rotation around an area of low pressure that is making its way out of the region. So by tomorrow, we expect that to be affecting mainly Atlantic Canada. We have a ridge of high pressure that is currently building across Ohio, and in the overnight tonight, that will continue to advance. So as the low leaves, clearing skies by the morning, revealing a sunny day for Friday and warmer. However, the little exception would be in the afternoon when there is a 30% chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. That would be just daytime heating and still some moisture left in the air. 9 degrees overnight lows tonight for Maniwaki, Pembroke, Peterborough, Trenton, and Kingston. 11s and 12s elsewhere. Tomorrow promises to be a nice sunny day. It was into the upper 20s again in northern Ontario from Timmins on north, so we'll share in some of that tomorrow. Tonight, 12 your low with showers and then beginning to clear out near dawn. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, expect a bright start. Beautiful bit of artwork here. We got a little bit of rain. Looks like a caterpillar. Is that a squirrel in that tree? It's Crystal Ross Nichols artwork from North Gore Public School, and Crystal is 8 years of age with our thanks. Your Market Fresh 5-day forecast. The showers leave us overnight. The skies clear up by dawn. Slight chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm, otherwise mainly sunny on Friday, and the high is 24 degrees. Then you've got partly cloudy skies for Saturday, 40% chance of sprinkles, 30% on Sunday, 60% on Monday, and all of that will be under partly cloudy skies. So all in all, not a bad-looking weekend coming up. Time to head to the sports desk now, and with tonight's report, here's Carolyn Waldo.
Thanks, Jay. Good evening. The New Jersey Devils are just one win away from winning the Stanley Cup. Tonight, both teams came out on fire with the Devils prevailing 6-3. Just 45 seconds in, the Ducks surprised Brodeur from the face-off. Peter Sikora with the low shot. Just a few minutes later, Devils tie it up. Turner Stevenson with a sharp angle shot. Pascal Rayom redirects it in. Now, Devils make it 2-1 in the power play. Rafalski sets up Patrick Eliash, who's wide open for the tip-in. In the second, the Ducks take a 3-2 lead. Brian Gionta scores from the crease. The Devils get the go-ahead on a controversial goal. It goes off Pandolfo's skate and in to make it 4-3. The Devils get a bit of a breather as Jamie Langenbrunner gets the rebound going high over Giguère, his first of 2. So Devils take a 3-2 series lead with their 6-3 victory. New Jersey can clinch in Anaheim on Saturday.
It was a tough game out there. You know, I felt like I had 2 boxing gloves in my hands, and you know, I was just, and I'm sure Giguère felt the same way too. But definitely we got more goals, and we're really happy about that win.
Serena Williams' Grand Slam run is over. The top-ranked women's player in the world was going after her 5th straight Grand Slam title at the French Open. She lost today to Belgium's Justine Henin-Harding 6-2, 4-6, 7-5 in an exciting semifinal match.
It's always a difficult situation. I can get up here and say, you know, I can do it, it's easy, but deep down it kind of hurts.
The other women's finalists, Kim Clijsters, they'll decide a winner Saturday morning. Well, still no suspension has been handed down to Sammy Sosa for using a corked bat this week. Sosa continues to play while he waits word from the league. The Cubs were at home to Tampa Bay again this afternoon. And again, Sosa was greeted with cheers. His bat split open a couple of nights ago, and it was found to contain cork. The cork makes the bat lighter and easier to swing. All of his other 76 bats have since been tested and found to be clean. Sosa still maintains using the cork bat in a game was an honest mistake.
The media today, you know, they got me out there like I'm a criminal. And that's something that really bothered me and hurt me as a man.
And the Expos continue their series in Puerto Rico against the Angels. Ben Callaway nails a 3-run home run, giving Montreal a 4-1 lead. But this game is all even at 5 in the 12th inning. And the Jays visited St. Louis. Toronto thinks they come up with a triple play. After several minutes of reviewing the play, it's ruled a base hit. Jays manager argues the call and then gets tossed for the first time in his career. But the game went downhill from there as the Jays lost 13-5. A great game for Card starter, though, Woody Williams, former Jays pitcher. His no-hit bid came to an end in the 8th inning. And in AAA, the late morning start today for the Ottawa Lynx, a special afternoon for school kids. 4th inning, a solo shot by Tony Zuniga. This turned out to be the game winner for Syracuse. Later, the Sky Chiefs tested the Lynx bullpen for a few more runs. Syracuse getting some timely hits, and that was the difference. Lynx shut out at home. The same two teams go again tomorrow night. And the Ottawa Renegades are getting set for their final game of the preseason. They'll play in Quebec City Saturday afternoon against Montreal. Dan Crowley, the team's #1 quarterback, will play about half the game. Damian Craig, Romero Miller, and Kerry Joseph, the 3 players fighting it out for backup spots, will share the rest of the game. The Renegades open the regular season June 20th in Hamilton. Often adversity makes a person stronger. Well, here's a high school athlete from a farming community south of Ottawa who has suffered a terrible loss in her life and battled back.
High School Athlete of the Week is brought to you in part by McDonald's. There's a little McDonald's in everyone.
Laura Bosel likes to get down and dirty. Playing rugby is the easiest part of her day. She lives on a farm and helps out with the daily chores. Her day starts at 5:30 in the morning and only ends around 9 at night.
I've always been kind of a tomboy type of a kid, and I always play fought with my brothers, and so it just kind of fell in with my character and my personality.
This is Laura's 4th year playing rugby at North Dundas District High School. She's also very involved at her school. She's a peer helper and is an advocate against impaired driving. Laura's true character was tested just 2 months ago when her father died suddenly. It left her feeling numb.
It was really tough, no doubt about that, but a lot of people were there and willing to help, and it was a lot easier with the people I was around.
The support she's felt has been incredible. Her friends say she is quite an inspiration.
She's just a wonderful person and a great person to look up to.
Laura doesn't take anything for granted anymore. Her father has given her the best gift of all, realizing how precious life is.
It made a big change because now, like, every little thing, like, the grass is green and there's lots of trees, and it's so weird because before you just overlook everything, but now everything has the significance.
And here's some action from the Ottawa High School Junior Girls Soccer Final. We're seeing the growth of soccer through the talent on the field. Sir Wilfrid Laurier beating South Carleton 1-0 as the high school sports season wraps up. And Ottawa's Jennifer Boyd, Danielle Goulet, and Leslie Hurst, all of the Ottawa Irish, have been chosen to play for the national women's rugby team. David Thompson of the Ottawa Indians will play for Canada at the Under-21 World Cup. And Lee, that's a look at sports.
Thanks, Carolyn. In a moment, Eric has your best bets in entertainment, and it was graduation day for hundreds of local students. First, an end-of-year concert. This is a cherished tradition at Gloucester High School when the school's junior and senior concert bands and junior and senior stage bands and vocal ensemble perform before friends and family.
M&T Glass. For more than 30 years, we've been providing you with a quality product, one-on-one personal service, and a competitive price. And now M&T is providing you with more peace of mind. Don't give those pesky bugs a chance. Bring in your damaged screens today and M&T will repair or replace them. No job is too big or too small, and most can be done while you wait. Take the step to protect yourself today and sleep better tonight. Custom screen repair is just one of our specialties. We're M&T Glass on Startop Road.
Everybody look that way. This family reunion didn't start with the arrival of the guests. It started with some careful preparations. a trip to Canadian Tire,
64,000 BTUs. That's enough power to feed a small army.
and a very special trip down memory lane. Funny how where you end up has a lot to do with where you start.
Cool. That's unbelievable. I mean, that's... Yes! Oh, yeah.
Paying less at Future Shop never loses its excitement.
Wow!
It happens a lot.
Make Dad's day with a Future Shop gift card. It's easy, and Dad gets exactly what he wants, like a digital camcorder or digital camera, or the latest DVDs, CDs, and more. Future Shop. Come see what your future has in store.
You know, I finally realized something. I'm not getting older. I'm getting smarter. Be good to yourself. You deserve a Howard custom diamond. Howard Fine Jewelers. Remember, if it's different, it's from Howard.
The Chipotle Southwest steak and cheese, is it, ooh-wee, that is nice and spicy? Or is it, you call that spicy?
Sort of, ooh-wee, that is nice and spicy. Marinated steak, processed cheese, and our new Chipotle sauce for a spicy kick.
Subway, eat fresh!
The 11th annual Art in the Park takes place this Saturday at Central Park in the Glebe. The event features the works of 140 artists, as well as plenty of entertainment and activities. CJOH's Eric Longley spoke with its organizer and follows up with more entertainment ideas for your weekend.
The organizer and indeed founder of Art in the Park is the artist known simply as Bat Boy, and he is here with some artwork behind us to tell us all about Art in the Park. Tell us what we can expect when we come to the event.
This Saturday, Art in the Park, we have more than 140 painters, craftspeople, potters, people who do jewelry. We have more than 10 different musical groups, and we have all different kinds of music. We have like fun activity stuff for families, kids, dogs, as well as adults and art buyers and your connoisseur of art. And essentially we're a really well-rounded all-over arts event, and really fun for everybody. We have a huge host of musical groups. We have like the Four Fortes, which is a classical string quartet. We have Grasshopper, which is dance. We have the Collective Gulp, a company of fools, which is sort of a comical commedia dell'arte Shakespearean group. We have Rhythm in Progress. We have Crystal Basement, the comedy crew. We have Fiddle in Hair, the Lion Street Celtic Band, Kelly Aminian, and we have the Fringe Festival. They're doing excerpts, and belly dancers. So those are just a few of the things we've got going on, aside from all the art and the fanfare. It's on Saturday from 10 to 4. It's at Central Park, which is on Bank Street, just south of the Queensway at the corner of Powell Avenue. And yeah, we just want everybody to come and have a great time. There will be food. The food isn't free, I'm sorry, but admission is, and we'd really like everyone to come. We have a rain date Sunday, but we're pretty well planning on plugging ahead short of a hurricane.
And time now to find out what else is going on in the worlds of art and entertainment. This weekend's a great one for the family. We've got the Children's Festival, and we have a show that asks the question, what do you get when you mix a world-class orchestra with world-class jugglers? Check it out in tonight's Best Bets.
Best Bets is brought to you in part by Cinema Show at the Casino du Lac Ligny.
These are the Flying Karamazov brothers, who are actually neither brothers nor Russian. They are, however, incredibly talented and inventive jugglers who regularly perform with prestigious orchestras across North America. Their debut with the NAC Orchestra marks the season finale of the CJOH Pop Series. The Flying Karamazov brothers perform now to Saturday at the NAC. Elsewhere this weekend, it's time for Festival 450, Ottawa's annual festival of the arts for young people. It's where you'll find, among other things, the story of Snow White.
I want you to take Snow White into the forest and kill her.
This wickedly funny version of the classic tale is presented by England's Tall Stories Theatre. It runs twice daily throughout the festival. Nicola Harrison plays Snow White, and we should let people know that this isn't the Disney version. This is more in keeping with the original, isn't it?
That's right. We based it on the original Brothers Grimm tale, which was written hundreds of years before Disney did his version, and it's a little bit darker.
Can I offer one little piece of advice? Don't eat the apple. Festival 415 features a diverse lineup of award-winning children's performers from England, Denmark, Germany, and across Canada. And it's on daily, now to Sunday, at the Canada Science and Technology Museum, with an additional show at the theatre at the Canadian Museum of Civilization. You'll find all you need to know at festival415.com or call 241-0999. Speaking of festivals, Brockville hosts its third annual Celtic Festival in St. Lawrence Park this weekend. The event features hundreds of performers and activities. Saturday morning, starting at 10:30, you can catch the largest pipe band parade in Eastern Ontario. Find out more at BrockvilleCelticFestival.com. In the clubs this weekend, the finals of Ottawa's Emergenza Band Competition takes place this Saturday at Barrymore's. 10 finalists compete in this all-ages show, with the winner moving on. Emergenza is an international battle of the bands spanning Canada and Europe. And local singer-songwriter Amanda Rayome brings her acoustic rock sounds to Babylon Club this Saturday. Rayome is officially launching her debut CD, Unravel.
And don't forget Festival 415 on now to Sunday at the Canada Science and Technology Museum. It's where you'll see, among other things, thank you very much, a great production of Snow White.
Best Bets has been brought to you by Cinema Show at the Casino de Lac Ligny. News Update is brought to you in part by Cinema Show at the Casino de Lac Ligny.